Nice, good-looking ball. Oh, beauty. Had him poking at that one. Just seemed to have held it slide. Just past the bowler, but not enough power, not enough timing in that. First over done, one with... Oh, awkward. Wasn't quite sure of the length of that ball more than anything else. Had to hurry down on it. Again, deviating down the leg side, whipped away. One of the two boundary riders posted there, another single. Again, a bit tardy in terms of line, wide comes in. Smashes that away, back on the point. What a great strike, just the width of it, and immediately latching onto that one.
He will relish anything that's outside the off stump and short. Very easy pickings for Ishan Kishan. He knows it's not going to be too much coming into him at the moment. They've done away with a slip. He's changed his line, Mustafizur Rahman. And it's working nicely for Ishan at the moment.
Oh, that's just wide of that fielder. Didn't get a bit of hand to it, I don't think so. The speed of the ball going to the boundary once again. So on the charge here, Ishan Kishan.
I'm not quite convinced about the strategy that immediately Mustafizur Rahman, we know he's a strike bowler for Bangladesh and he would want to put pressure on the Indian batters. Pitched up delivery outside the off stump. You're better suited with two slips initially and ask your bowler to try to pitch that ball up and be within the stumps, and that's how he started in his very first over. He's going wider and wider, and that's playing into the hands of Ishan Kishan.
That's the one that you think so? The way he's carrying on seems pretty confident. Nicely done. Oh, Jack back. Had to hurry, scampered through for a run. Good finish to the over from the Fizz. It's 15 without loss. Swings, does not make adequate contact. Fortunate.
He swung that. He wanted to hit that out of Chattogram. Correction. Maybe back to Dhaka. Fortunately for him, it didn't get onto the stumps.
He brought here the better of the better. Will be disappointed. This is good. Again, that middle leg. Past the diving bowler. Good call and response from the partner. You've got to... Cuts it away. Just that width once again offered by Taskin Ahmad, immediately latching onto it. He seems to favor that area. Done very well. Put the pressure straight back on Taskin.
Spraying outside the off stump. That part of the boundary slightly bigger than the leg side boundary for Ishan Kishan. The pace, the timing in that stroke was good enough for Ishan Kishan to get his first boundary against Taskin Ahmad.
And what that's prompted is for Taskin Ahmad to change his angles. Coming around now, trying to bring the ball in. Trying to negate the advantage that he had given for bowling wide outside the off stump. And overcompensates down the leg side. Batter comfortably going through for a brace.
This is a nicer time.
Kane, I just feel anything wide is going to be punished. Can't afford to do that. This is terrific from Ishan Kishan.
the best so far amongst his 4 boundaries. Using the pace just enough time to lean onto that. And then you can play with the pace. You just need to put back the ball. The ball goes right in that gap.
He's got to pay respect to the good balls. Nice. This is good cricket. Yes, opens the pace, uses the pace. A nice angle for some runs. 6 done, 29 for 1. A single to finish over number 7. It's 35 for 1.
Series right on the money. Should have been simpler for him. Extra bounce for Ebardot. Pulled away by Kishan. And that's going to be his first boundary on the leg side. Going really well here. 5th boundary already.
He's looked to be in really good control. India desperately looking for someone to score runs from the top order. Calypso style from Ishan Kishan. They pull that away.
Well taken single as well. So Ishan Kishan now has the highest score by an Indian opener in the series. 40 for 1. This one has gone high. Is it going to be an opportunity? No, it's safe. They come through for 2. So that was a bit of a miscue from Kishan. A bit of extra bounce perhaps from Ebardot.
Yeah, 144 clicks from Ibadat Hussain. So
Cut well by Ishan Kishan. You can't give him any width at all. That's raced away to the boundary. So strong in that area.
the 50 comes up with an elegant looking cut from Ishan Kishan. And he's picked up the right ones again. A touch short, didn't try to hit it too hard. What was important, it's just guiding it away. He's bowling a good pace, 140 clicks from Ibadat. And a pretty quick outfield.
More runs here off the pad, I think, on this occasion. Gets to the boundary, and it's going to be 4 leg buys. It's an expensive start to the over. 8 off the first 3. Pulled, leg in the air, and over the man for 6. First maximum for Ishan Kishan. He took on the man, wasn't worried that there was a man on the boundary.
Well, as a bowler, you need to assess the pitch very quickly because this is short and it just gets up on the waist high. Easy pickings. It's a terrific hit. It's a very good pull shot. We've seen him picking up a boundary, but this time it's the maximum. So if you bowl at that length, you've got to make sure the ball gets a little bit higher, around the shoulder high. If it doesn't, then you're asking for trouble.
And then he smashes him down the ground, doesn't get all of that. It's a thick inside edge, but he's still going all the way for 4. It's a quick outfield. Expensive over, 18 from it, 67 for 1.
Through the shot and still picked up a boundary.
.50 for Ishan Kishan, his 4th in one-day international cricket. Taking his opportunity here. Wouldn't have played had Rohit Sharma been fit and available. He's straight in at the top of the order, making a difference. 50 out of 69. Seen that 2 or 3 times, haven't we, already in this innings? So maybe this pitch is just almost a maiden, but not quite. 74 for 1.
That was a shot that maybe you wouldn't be very happy with. Seemed to just chop on it. Came down in a hurry, could have gone anywhere. Rather fortuitous.
Keep with that aggression.
You can see from his T20 career, 146 matches in the 3,800 play run. Best of 113. 300. He's that kind of a player who tries, fancies, he's happy in going after the wicket. I'm sure he's got a very decent strike rate. And with the foot once again, latching onto that one and making sure it goes to the cover boundary. Easy pickings.
The beauty of this shot is just timing. The movement of that front leg, getting right across, good balance. And that's all you've got to do. Even when you go aerial, just get it over that infield, utilise the quick outfield and get value for shots. Beautiful batting from Kishan.
Very impressive. Backs away, the bowler follows. Still he managed to get quite a bit of bat on it. Just good diving, saved that. Saved a couple of runs. It's what you need to do in the outfield. Show some commitment. But Ishan Kishan, his eyes lit up. Come back to that, 85 for 1. Here's the captain, Rahul. And he plays inside out. No one's going to stop that. Marvelous shot that to the boundary. And it's gone over for a maximum. It's 94 for 1. Pulls it high, pulls it long. Just stood up and immediately in a flash he went for that 6. The 100 comes up.
Ishan Kishan, he's just dominating the pace bowling today. Huskin has been trying to bowl short to him in previous overs, up around the head region, trying to get him to pull to get a top edge with the 2 fielders out behind square. But when you don't get it right...
Oh, up in the air, controlled shot, beautifully done. Now the 100 comes up with that boundary on this game here. Lovely shots all around the ground, particularly ferocious on the offside. Anything wide and short, he's going to punish. He goes and plays them in a flash, the utmost ease, uses the pace, and then the swivel around Calypso style for that boundary. Shots mainly on the off, but a lot on the on too.
Anything short, leg side. Qualling.
Be a little more selective when that's the sweep employed quite comfortably, wonderfully well, so much in control. Terrific shot to the boundary.
Thinker of the game, Ishan Kishan. Prefers to sweep for the square, but there's a huge gap behind square where he's just utilised timing. Hasn't tried to overhit it. Kept his head in line with the ball. Everything in control with that wrist.
Come back to it. Checks the shot. Maybe that's on Mirage. And this time he goes to that half corner area. Desperate effort, but could not save it from going over.
This is where Ishan Kishan is very hard to bowl to. The previous over he had the finest sweep where he hit it behind square. The ball was on that middle stump line, but this is outside off stump. He's been trying to play those balls, or he's played a lot over cover, but he's just showing that he's got the authority on the bowler and said, right, I don't need to take you over off stump all the time.
At the moment, Ishan Kishan just goes on his merry way. He has become the highest, desperate effort, but it goes to the boundary. Highest scorer in this series for India.
Yes, getting his opportunity to represent his country again. Missed out on the first two games. Needs to do a lot better in the deep than this.
Coach is now going forward of score with more regularity.
Against Virat Kohli. Key to fitness.
Down the wicket, doesn't get a hold of it. The manner he'd have liked.
He sweeps, and he sweeps well enough. They say keep the door open. So once the opportunity knocks, you welcome it. Ishan Kishan has done exactly that. He's only the second Indian to score 100 in his first one-day international innings against Bangladesh. And he goes past none other than Yuvraj Singh.
Yeah, special, very special player. What a special moment for the 24-year-old Ishan Kishan. Pumped up to pick up his 100 and just 85 deliveries with another very good-looking shot for the boundary. He's been dealing in boundaries. He's very aggressive whenever they pitch it short. Number of times, opportunities to play off the back foot. This time, it's a sweep in the air because he knew there was nobody. And look at that celebration. Means a lot to him, doesn't it?
It surely does.
Sean, 85 deliveries. Shot. A stunter down the ground for another boundary. He's really having a great time with the bat.
He enjoys batting with Virat Kohli for sure. If I remember correctly, his massive innings on his debut as well for India was against Virat Kohli. That was a T20I debut. ODI maiden 100 as well with Virat Kohli on the other end.
That's up in the air and gone the distance one more time. Never shy, picking up the short one. His third sixth of the innings.
This generation doesn't know how to take a step back. You're on top of the bowling, you're on top of the opposition. Keep it going. He loves the short pitch stuff. He's excellent square of the wicket on either side. This was easy picking. It was boundary hit of 75 meters. It's gone beyond that. And he's not going to hold back. Ibadat Hussain. And the attacking style continues. This is the shortest part of the boundary. And he's taken a measure of it, Ishan Kishan, with another maximum of Ibadat.
Yeah, they're not learning from the mistakes, the earlier mistakes when they pitched it short. Every time a bowler has bowled a short delivery, it's been hit for a boundary. Ibadat Hussain starts with the short one, and Ishan Kishan says, "Thank you very much. I will easily pick up my fourth."
It can go anywhere, the score. Ishan Kishan has pushed the fielders further back. They're on the edge of in the 30-yard circle. They're on the boundary. Down the ground, Ishan Kishan is certainly taking a measure of Ibadat Hussain here. Second six in the over.
Well, all of a sudden you can sense that he's going to take on the bowlers. His strike rate in T20s is 131. And the way he has started to blaze on, it just suggests that he's into that kind of a mindset now. Well said, now it's 127. And he's really going after it. Kishan is dominated with the bat.
Sounds good. Distance is enough. This is the best of Ishan Kishan.
India's highest second wicket partnership versus Bangladesh now. And he's motoring along. It's raining 4s and 6s from the bat of Ishan Kishan.
He's watched enough of Shakib Al Hasan. At that time he was getting closer to 100. That rotation of strike was happening. Now he feels that he's got the license to go after
Himself now. Again in the slot. And the result similar. 1 more 6 from the bat of Ishan Kishan. What a time he's having with the bat. Brings up the 200.
It's just one of the days you sit back, enjoy, and you see the spectacle of batting. How wonderfully well he's placed the Indian team. Might be a miss hit, but it'll fall short.
Ishan Kishan here. Again. He's toying with the bowlers now. It's gone all the way for another 6. 150 up for Ishan Kishan. Outstanding day for him. Outstanding from India.
They certainly got the Indian fans going. There have been very few celebrations in the last week for them. Ishan Kishan is saying, doesn't matter, it might be just my 10th game. I'm not letting go of the opportunity. I've got an opportunity to bat. I'll make the most of it. This is wonderful batting. Excellent timing yet again. It's not only through the infield or over the fielders that he's looking at. He's timing the ball well and playing very regulation strokes as well. At 200 of the partnership comes up as well.
He's been in cracking form. Doesn't really matter where you bowl, he's going to take you on, no matter who you are. Spinner, seamer, I'm going to take you on. Another boundary, cracking one down the ground. 45 for 1 in the first 10 overs. Then they smashed 82 in the next 10. And since then, they've been going out.
And counting. Remember, probably one-handed over mid-on. Incredible shot for Ishan Kishan. We're seeing everything today. Big slog swing. It's another maximum. This is one of his biggest. Straight into the crowd.
So far, but Ishan Kishan has come out. Right. It's time for someone in the blue. Really take control of proceedings and be the headline.
Going 25 off 200 now.
This is a very good shot, well controlled. Ball not getting up much as Ishan Kishan would like. On the go square, but because of the lack of bounce, he was able to adjust and straight down the ground and keep his straight up.
Maxwell goes up and over the offside. Cricket this from Ishan Kishan, where the gaps are, he finds them. 17 off the over, 246 for 1.
situations like this out international cricket too often, where you're just so comfortable, you feel like it's going back to your school days, just playing tennis ball cricket in the backyard, where you're just belting it all around the park.
He is in the zone. Another full toss, slashed away by Kishan for another boundary. He's into the 190s.
Pressure. Ruskin has been put under it all day. He's looking for the wide Yorker. He's got protection out deep in that point region. He's got a forward deep point and a backward deep point. He's got no one out deep third man.
For one. He's come out in the middle of the bats, racing away towards the boundary. Gets round, cuts it off. 199 now, the nervous 99s. Entertained us all with his batting and his dancing today. Absolutely brilliant. Remember, he may not have even played had Rohit Sharma been fit and available. He's taken his chance and start. 295 for one.
Have a look at the celebration. In the dugout, have a look at the reaction from Rahul Dravid, left of the screen. What about him? What a moment. He will cherish this for a very, very long time. And he's announced himself. Where was he hiding? I don't
Just from where the applause was coming in the dressing room.
Bangladesh bowlers, no idea where to bowl him. It's a low full toss and he smashed it for another boundary.
It has been an outstanding knock from Ishan Kishan. Not just the manner in which he scored the runs, the manner in which he's constructed this innings alongside Virat Kohli. He's been the senior partner.
It's a slower delivery. And it sails over for another maximum into the stand.
This is wonderful. This is incredible. Running out of words to express the style of play of Ishan Kishan. 300 comes up for India with this another maximum from Ishan Kishan's back. That's the 10th six to go with 24 boundaries. And you said, why should he be happy? He should be. It's just the fourth Indian Ishan Kishan to get a double 100 in ODIs. Rohit Sharma, Sachin Tendulkar, Virender Sehwag.